And yeah, once we get some information on what happened with the Dominic Martin Keith Debo Jr. fight, we will pass that along to you guys. Fighter. As he makes his way, we'll get Devin to bring up our tail of the tape. Our tail of the tape, Eduardo Ramos is 23 years old. Angel Reyes is 13 years older. They weigh in at 2 pounds difference. 5-5 apiece, 3-0 for Ramos with a KO, 3-3 and 1 for Reyes with 2 KOs. It's a 4-round fight. And ladies and gentlemen, this one could be a war.
I think this one isn't anybody's kind of fight. And we've already seen in the first bout, and then of course the Cadillo fight, it only takes one. And these guys know how to win.
And his opponent, standing in the red corner, wearing the black, trimmed in multi-colors. And he stepped on at 140.2 pounds. As a professional, it is unblemished by defeat. 3 fights, 3 victories, 1 inning aside, and distance by knockout. Damas y caballeros de Salvateria, Guanajuato, Mexico, El Rico, the undefeated Eduardo Ramos Rodriguez.
All right, Jay, we got a Des Moines native and a Guanajuato, Mexico.
I'm
native.
impressed.
I think I got that out correctly.
And he is a long ways, and so I bet this is going to be one fantastic fight.
23 years old for Eduardo. Angel Reyes, 36. And away we go.
It's a flashy pink trunks, pink and black.
Are they pink? I'm colorblind.
They are a bright, bright pink.
You can see Reyes is up on that front toe, trying to get that in.
Both are snappy, just, you know, working it out, going through the feeling out period. Both are changing levels, touching the body, touching the head.
Feeling out process for both of them. We got Reyes kind of in a modified Philly shell, but that's not helping him out right now.
It's a pretty combo. Maybe not fully clean, but definitely felt that.
Ramos seems to be looking for his openings a little bit more. Reyes just kind of pumping that jab. He's quick, though.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice left hand.
Straight down Broadway, right over the top of the guard. Their hooks are just lightning fast. You just see that white streak coming across, and that one connected.
Very nice left hand there. Both of them look like game fighters. Ramos, quite a bit faster.
He
The
is.
speed is definitely there. He's getting off very fast, and he's catching Reyes before Reyes even moves. Of course, he's 36 years old fighting a 23-year-old man.
The age, we just talked about that. That does make a difference on there, but he's striking like coiled. He winds up, and by the time that leather hits your face, you didn't see it coming.
And if you watch, as Ramos steps in towards Reyes, Reyes' front leg keeps on going straight. And as that leg keeps going straight, it takes your ability, because you don't ever want to move straight backwards. So when that front leg gets straight, that's when Ramos needs to step in, get his inside foot to the inside step, and it's a big right hook.
Ramos got touched with the jab, but his head movement, level changes, and is just making it hard to be seen and hit. But Reyes isn't putting out a whole lot of production here.
Reyes just kind of has that prototypical boxer look to him. That's a big feeling out process.
Yeah.
Good luck, Devin, finding us a replay there, buddy.
You got to give that one to Ramos.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't. Who knows? There's a pretty good chance that these judges gave that round to Leslie.
You know what is as factual as that is, it's hard because you don't know now. You can't. You've that first bout out where we all thought Jimenez took that down, and it was a unanimous decision against what we thought it was. Now I don't know what we trust.
Well, like I said earlier, I'm telling my fighter, I don't care what you have to do. You do not leave it. Because there was no doubt about that. There was no doubt.
There wasn't any in my mind that Jimenez would have been taking that home.
Speaking of taking home, man, B-dubs last night. I'm thinking some IHOP or Denny's after this thing. I want some pancakes.
We don't do anything special. We went to B-dubs and then Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, no, there's really, like I said, we're kind of uncultured swine.
Reyes coming out, said he wants to make a mark.
Let's see.
Reaching with that jab, though.
When I watch boxing, there's a step on the foot. I watch a lot of the footwork, and that really tells you where guys are at in their training. It's a nice right hand. And if you watch Reyes as an older boxer who I'm assuming had a bunch of amateur fights.
Sure.
You can see he's always on that front toe. His front heel hardly ever touches the ground. As I say that, he's walking all over his heel. But Ramos is actually leading with his heel.
Yes, he is.
And once that heel hits, yeah, there's just certain things that I'd be firing every time that heel touches the ground.
Now, is this a referee giving a warning to Ramos? Is this a situation where you have a southpaw orthodox stepping on the feet, on top of the feet?
And yeah, that's as you see every time that he takes. The footwork's beautiful, and that's my favorite part about boxing. The movement of boxing. That is a great combo.
Reyes put a combo on a Ramos, but then sat down.
Yeah, Ramos came back. That was a nice jab, right hook, left straight.
Not sure he is.
That short left hook is where it is for a southpaw.
Legs are not back yet.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Got to get that guard up. I know he wants to see, but
trying to pump that jab out there, keep him away, but Ramos is just like a shark. He smells the blood in the water, Jay.
I think we've got a little swelling starting over the above the right eye on Reyes.
Looks like he might have a little bit of a cut there.
I'm not sure he's seeing the distance
I'll tell you what,
well
I think
enough.
Reyes is gonna need a bigger boat for this shark attack. That's a terrible line, dude.
Reyes is still fighting back. Cobwebs might be clearing a little bit, but his legs.
Oh, nice right hand.
Didn't want to cooperate.
Another one to the body. He's got him in the corner, just feeding him those combos.
Reyes is kind of taking it easy. Oh.
Ramos going in.
3 touches to the right side of Reyes' face where the swelling looks to be.
Another one. Man, that left hand is just landing over and over and over again.
Ten seconds left in the round.
Nice. Rock him again.
Now, I know Reyes has been knocked around quite a bit, but he seems to be a little off balance. And some of those punches after he got hit.
Jump over here and check out the replay, and then we'll let you finish up that thought there, brother.
I think we'll see his hips are back.
That's a nice one, too, but then there it is. Boom, boom. And once again, as I told you, watch his front leg after he lands his combo. Boom, boom. Leg goes stiff right here, falls him in, and that's what puts him down.
You got nowhere to go.
You have nowhere to go as soon as you lock out that front leg.
And after he got that, he took another quick shot, and then the next few punches kind of seemed from hips back, but arm forward with not a lot of power. Going to work on that swelling.
Reyes is saying, man, too old for this. Too old for this stuff, man. Like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, but Ramos looking fresh.
Dude, you know what? Any 36-year-old that climbs in there with a 23-year-old, you got a thumbs up for me.
Absolutely.
It comes right back out again. Definitely some swelling over that right eye.
It's not a lot of time to go to work on something like that in the corner between rounds.
No, and with it being a 4-round fight, you can't really worry too much about it either.
Right.
You got to worry about making sure if you have a cut, you got to take care of that, obviously. But at this point, it is trying to do whatever you can to change a game plan that's not working.
And Reyes is, it seems he's just simply trying to make his connections from a little bit too far out. He's going to have to call collect out there because he's getting off balance as he lunges and reaches.
Call collect.
Remember doing that?
I love it. Well, one of those fighters does, the other one doesn't. Reyes remembers what it was like when you had to wait until after 10 o'clock to call long distance, or else it cost you 4 cents a minute.
Ramos still showing good head movement and footwork.
Yeah, Ramos out there making him miss left and right. About as slippery as a greased up ferret on a slip and slide, if you know what I'm saying.
That's about a good explanation, because this kid is still, he's stoic, he's calm, he's not on tilt.
Kid's footwork so fancy he can moonwalk out of the ring.
And he may be doing that after this one, Cody. That was a beautiful left hook.
Reyes is not backing down, but he's not connecting with anything either. He's telegraphing punches. Ramos is seeing him coming. Oh, nice left hook there.
That stopped his momentum.
Nice left hook.
That eye looks to, I can't tell, is he squint? It seems to be getting a little bit worse.
That right eye is closing up.
And Ramos.
But he's eating left hand after left hand after left hand, but he's still coming forward with those combinations. Oh, man, this is an exciting fight. Nice shot to the body there. Got that leg locked out again.
Yes, he does. He keeps on extending that out.
And about. Nice combo. Nice combo. Ramos just throwing bombs, though.
Reyes just took another left jab, but the shots are still coming quick, but Reyes has not got the same type of accuracy Ramos does.
Yeah, Ramos, he's got to be landing at a pretty good clip. Reyes is just throwing. But he's still throwing, and he's throwing with power. He's throwing combos. He's not throwing single punches, mouth not hanging wide open.
And those punches that Ramos is connecting with, that one a little bit had a little more pop to it.
Yeah, that one stood him up too.
But when you throw those punches and you connect, you're forcing the opponent to move his head. It gets in his head. It's annoying to get touched like that. So you're making points. It's boxing, so you want to be doing as much of that as possible. Definitely a round for Ramos.
Yeah, I've got him up 3-0 at this point. Pretty handily. Here's our replay, and it's their left hand. It was right when I told you he was locking out that leg. It was about what put him down again.
If you watch the beginning of that, when Reyes comes, Ramos is already waiting. He's waiting for the counter. He knows it's coming, and right as the punch begins, Ramos is on top of him.
And it's that short left hook. When you're fighting southpaw, that short left hook is what's there for you.
And that goes to show me that Ramos has done the homework. He knows where the opening is, and he's setting it up.
And he's a young kid. Yeah, that right eye's definitely got some swelling.
Yes, it does.
Nice mouse on the underside. Little bit of blood in the eyeball, it looks like itself. And Ramos' scamp over there, I'm sure, is telling him, just keep feeding him in the left hands.
Swelling bad enough to affect depth perception at this point?
No, not at this point. There's a pretty good mouse underneath there, but he's able to see. Round number 3? Nope, round number 4, right?
You had him at 3 rounds to nothing, Ramos.
It's round number 4.
Oh, a liver shot with the left by Ramos.
Oh, nice left combo. He just keeps on attacking that same eye.
Reyes is going to be keeping that right elbow real close to the side of the body now, but
this is starting to look like a Rocky Balboa, Clubber Lang fight, buddy.
Ramos
with each other up.
The left angled up uppercut, straight jab, if you will.
It's a nice jab. It's getting through. It just doesn't have much on it. and it's not. He hasn't connected with many of them. But heck, he could be up 3 rounds to 0 in this fight.
Reyes is still there. He's still putting out production. It's one of those 1 step forward, 2 step back, because he is getting some connections, but Ramos is just too many.
The fights or the punches are still crisp. The footwork is still there. I mean, both of them are still. The cardio seems to be there for both of them. Nice combo again.
Say Ramos's punches seem to have a little bit more pop and a little bit more accuracy to them.
It's because he's 23, fighting 36.
Reyes is getting a little bit more rounded out. And there's another rounded throw right there.
What do these guys weigh?
These are the 140. Hey, Reyes with a nice combo in and with a left.
Is that the same as Mateo?
Mateo, yes.
Ooh.
Ramos-Cadillo fight.
I think I'd like to see that fight.
They both have the movement, the footwork. Technicalities look to be there.
Let's make that one happen, Jesse.
I like that idea.
We're putting on another good night of fights here. Great crowd. RiverCenter.
Reyes still touching the face.
Oh, nice uppercut. Stands him up. The head movement. Both of these guys are good boxers.
Definitely not as much chatter as we saw in the first bout.
No.
They must not know each other as well. Right eye continues to be a burden for Reyes.
Yeah, that's going to be, he's going to have to put a stake on that later.
Yeah, there's two good shots from Ramos that definitely got to that occipital bone.
That's a cool word, occipital.
That one snuck through Ramos's guard, but doesn't seem to be phased by much.
Nice left hand there. Reyes on the inside. Just not a whole lot behind him, though. We got 10 seconds left in the fight. Reyes is going to let him go. He says, let's go. Come on, let's stand and bang. And Ramos says, I will oblige you, my friend.
Left hook connects towards the end.
Got a little bit of blood sneaking out of him there. Give me a replay pulled up here, Devo. Nice shot to the body. This is the end of the fight. Left there, and here's boom, boom, boom. That's a 4-punch combo. But Reyes coming with it right up till the end. What a great fight. It goes to the judges' decision, so nobody knows where this is going.
I win.
Beautiful flurry at the end for Ramos, fully controlled all the way through.
Yep, Devin just won himself a unanimous decision.
Devin, if you walked out of the ring with a win, I would not be as shocked as I would be if I woke up with my head sewn to the carpet than I am right now after that first bout. Because it could be Devin with TKOTIX, professional debut, 1-0.
All 3 judges